Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I today am going to do a product review. This is my first video, so bear with me. I am having technical difficulties today, but hopefully it'll go smoothly. So first, let me talk about what I'm going to be reviewing. I am going to be reviewing a foundation that I love. So as you can see, this is a little off-putting, my scars here. So, this isn't normal. I went for an IPL photofacial. If you don't know what that is, it basically is a pigment and tone corrector where they use a laser. I will say that if you have had this done and you've had great results, that's awesome. My first time I had wonderful results. I went in for a second time and I did not have great results. What happened was I believe the technician was not 100% knowledgeable about darker skin tones and how it holds the pigment. So she had the laser up way too high and she ended up burning me. As you can see, I have lines here and it goes around my mouth and all the way to the other side, up and around. And it is also under my chin and onto my neck, as you can see right there. So needless to say, when this happened, when it was very, very painful, I blistered, my skin peeled. It was really, really gross. This, believe it or not, is 100 times better than it was. The doctors are saying everything will heal and the marks will go away, but it's going to take some time. So since it's going to take some time, I am becoming one with makeup, which is something that I never really wore before. So it's important for me to have a full coverage makeup now that covers everything. And I've been trying different things. I did a lot of drugstore products just to see how it would go. And then I decided to try a different product. So today I am going to be trying and reviewing this Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Coverage. It does have an SPF and it's SPF 15, which is good because with everything I'm using on my face to correct the hyperpigmentation that I have, I'm very sensitive to the sun. So we're just going to try this out. Hopefully it's a full coverage and it's worth it. So I got this at my local department store. They carry it at Macy's. They carry it at Von Maur. You can also, I think, find it at Dillard's if you're in an area that has Dillard's. Or you can order it online. I did not find it at Ulta, which I was a little disappointed at, but that is okay. So I got this one from Macy's and it was $38 and it is a 1 ounce tube, but a little of this should go a very, very long way. So let's just get right into it. So I've already prepped my face. For my moisturizer, I use the Skin Media HA5. I don't know if you can see it with the glare. But this stuff is wonderful. I really have to keep my face hydrated since everything's off on my pH balances and everything else like that. So there's that. And then I also have already primed my skin with this Shea Moisture primer. So that's there. It's been sitting and I'm ready to apply my foundation. So I have a beauty blender, which is a little dirty right now, but don't worry about that. I'm going. It is damp. I'm going to dip it into my little makeup palette here that I have. I just have a little bit on a top, so that it is easy cleanup. So just put a little bit on, and since my skin here is still healthy and I don't need that much, I know that most people start here and blend out. But considering my scars are here, I kind of start from this side and go in. That way the heavier coverage that I have is on the outside and not on the inside. So I'm just going to dab it on with my beauty blender. And already, oh my God, you can see that it is covering. That's amazing. So I'm going to go up under my eye and just work it all the way around. Just dabbing it in. Getting it on the side so it doesn't look like I've got some orange mask on. Now I will say that when I'm going to go over my eyelid a little bit. When I did go to Estee Lauder, the counter for this, they were very good. They made sure they tried a whole bunch of different shades to make sure that we got the right shade for my skin tone that's going to cover everything. I'm going to start on this side. Just going gently over the part that's not damaged or scarred, if you will. I guess damaged is a wrong word. Yeah, it's on my temple as well, as you can see. And I'll do under my chin last. So still a little bit here. As with any foundation, I think that it's okay to start with a very thin layer and then build up on it. You don't want it to look like you've caked on a mask. And when you're covering up scars like this, whether you have melasma, you have hyperpigmentation from acne scarring or anything like that, you shouldn't have to look like you've caked on a ton of makeup. And that's why I never wore makeup, because I didn't know how to apply it. So I'm learning as I do this. It's something that I do have to learn, because if not, I would be scaring people. When I go out without makeup, you would be amazed at how many people actually ask me, like, did you put henna on your face, or what happened to your face, or anything like that. And I'm happy to share my story with anybody who asked me, because I'm not ashamed. I made a conscious decision to have this procedure done. I knew that there could be risks. So now I'm dealing with it, and it will go away. I'm working on it. It is so much improved. If you go to my blog, which I'll link below, I actually have a picture of it 2 days after, and it was dark, it was raised, it was scary, scary, scary. People at work were like, what happened? And so this is much better. I'm dealing with it, and I'm happy to tell people, make sure that the main thing is that when you have a photofacial done, if you decide to do it, make sure that the esthetician knows what they're doing. I mean, that's the main part. Make sure that they know what they're doing, they're comfortable with your skin tone, and they have a plan. Like I said, my first one was amazing. My skin was awesome. It looked great. My second one, not so much. So I'm still good. When in doubt, blend, people. You can never over blend. You don't want to wipe, because if you wipe, you're going to smear off your foundation. But you want to press it into your pore so that it sticks. Okay? I'm also going to do under my chin and on my neck. So I have a complete coverage. Some of the scarring on the neck might not be covered. I don't want to do too much. There. My lighting outside, believe it or not, is making me look a little more orange than it is, but that's okay. Going around the lip, around the chin, and then pretty much done. Wow. I'll tell you what, guys, wow, this is amazing. So it went on really easy, as you saw. I have complete coverage. You might be able to see a little bit. Sorry about my scary person face. You might be able to see a little bit of the hyperpigmentation, but unless you really look, I don't think that you're really going to notice. So this stuff is awesome. It's supposed to last for 12 hours. Yeah, it's supposed to last for 12 hours. It's transfer resistant, which is really, really good. Using the drugstore brands and things like that, I found a lot of my clothing had the makeup line here, especially my winter coats. So you don't, that's not good. You don't really want that. So yeah, I've got hyperpigmentation on my neck as well. The scarring only went to here, but with the treatment that they gave me, there was a retinol, and some of it from my chin got onto my neck because I am a weirdo, I guess. So what happened was I ended up over exfoliating my neck, and it started peeling. So that's what you see there is peeling and then new skin growing back. So I'm just a mess, y'all, but it'll be all right. Okay. Press it into the corners. Make sure everything is smooth. And there you have it. So, yes, this is, once again, Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Coverage. It feels amazing. It's light. It doesn't feel like I've caked anything onto my skin. And like I said, it was a really, really light layer that I put on. And it's full coverage. I couldn't ask for anything better. I don't know if I can, with blocking my weird orange lighting from outside, it's natural light, you can see that it's a pretty good match on my skin tone, and it's not overly yellow like it looks if I go further away. I don't know what's happening with the lighting on that, you guys. So this looks awesome. I need to do a little more blending right there, I can see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set with my Pixie Makeup Fixing Mist. And with this, I just spray my face completely. I don't want it dripping, but I do want it pretty well saturated. I let it sit and tack up for a little bit. Then I go back with my beauty blender, and I press it into my face so that it actually is pushed into the pores. All of those fine hairs on my chin and my face and everything are pushed in, and not sticking out, because the mist will just stick to them and they'll be a little bit more noticeable. So we'll give you a much smoother look to everything. I am going to finish my makeup and then I will be back. Okay, so I'm back and my makeup is finished. I went ahead and added in highlights right here, and I did some contouring, and then I love this lipstick. It is a matte lipstick in the color Cranberry, and then I went and I did my eyes with a palette that was brown and pink just to complement my headband. And I am very, very happy. So I love the coverage. I love it stayed on after I sprayed my fixing spray and everything. It stayed on when I applied the rest of it. And I couldn't be happier. So this, once again, you can get it at Macy's. You can get it at probably any department store that you have that has an Estee Lauder counter. It was $38, which is pricey, but for me, I felt like it was worth the price, seeing that it covers everything that I had, and I couldn't be happier with it. So thank you for viewing. If you have any interest in seeing how I did the overall makeup, just leave a comment below. I will be doing more makeup tutorials and everyday like um, womanly posts, cooking, nails, makeup, anything like that. I even am a planner addict, so I'll be posting planning videos, plan with me's, and things like that as well in the near future. So my first video, thank you for watching. I hope that you come back for more, and I will talk to you soon.